Hello, I am Anthony. We are continuing the food manufacturing hazard series with episode 4. Today we are looking at cutting and blade hazards in food manufacturing. We will cover what cutting and blade hazards are, where they occur across your site, what makes them more dangerous, the real consequences, including verified UK incidents, and what workers, supervisors, managers, and employers must do to control them. Let us get into it. Cutting and blade hazards are a constant presence in our industry. In the UK food and drink sector alone, they lead to over 700 injuries every year. Out of those, 100 are classified as major, requiring hospitalization. Most of these don't happen during emergencies, but during routine tasks where familiarity breeds complacency. By the end of this session, you will be able to identify hazards, recognize risks, understand consequences like RIDDOR reports, and apply knife-specific safety rules every shift. The law is clear. Ignorance is not a defense. Under PUWER Regulation 11, dangerous parts of machinery must be effectively guarded. Bypassing a guard is a criminal offense. Standards like HSG 252 and OSHA 1910.212 provide the blueprint for safety. They mandate suitable equipment, maintenance, and mandatory isolation before cleaning or repairs. Hazards exist at every stage, from prep areas and slicing equipment to bandsaws and grinders. Even in the warehouse, box cutters are underestimated. Always be alert for hidden hazards like damaged, sharp edges on conveyors. Bandsaws cause a disproportionately high number of serious accidents. In processing machinery, in-running nips and cutting edges inside hoppers are often invisible until contact occurs. The blade doesn't change, but conditions do. Dull blades require more force and are unpredictable. Poor lighting during night shifts further increases the risk of misjudging a blade's position. Rushing to meet production demand is the most common cause of serious incidents. Without the correct PPE, that final layer of protection is entirely removed. Leaving knives in sinks or loose in drawers is a major preventable cause of injury. Most critically, never bypass a guard to save time. This is the single most dangerous condition. 1 second of contact can change a life permanently. Beyond cuts, consequences include tendon damage and amputations. For businesses, fines can reach £800,000. High-speed blades pull hands into danger zones in an instant. At Studley Royd, a deliberate guard bypass led to an arm amputation. 3 months later, another injury occurred. Removing safety controls for output is a criminal act. In another case, a worker lost his dominant index finger on an unguarded shaft. He lost the ability to perform daily tasks like writing or tying shoelaces. It was entirely preventable. Follow the 6 rules for hand knives. Use the right knife, keep it sharp, and always cut away from your body. Carry blades pointing downward, pass handle first, and always return them to designated racks. Never leave a blade in a sink. Isolation is not optional. Every machine must be fully isolated before cleaning or maintenance. Use jigs, pushers, and plungers to keep your hands away from the blade zone at all times. PPE reduces injury severity. From chainmail for deboning to cut-resistant gloves for slicing, it must fit correctly and be inspected before every single use. Management must ensure staffing levels prevent rushing and that production speed never overrides safety. Workers must follow safe systems and report near misses. Controls work when used in this order. Eliminate the need for hand cutting where possible. Use engineering controls like guards, and treat PPE as the very last line of defense. If an injury occurs, stop work and control bleeding with firm pressure. Handle any amputated parts by wrapping them in a clean, damp cloth and sealing them in a bag. Report it immediately. Remember these key takeaways. Isolate before you clean, never bypass a guard, and stay alert during every task. Familiarity is the risk. Stay sharp, every task, every shift. Thank you for watching. If this video was useful, share it with your team. Subscribe to the Toolbox RIDDOR HSE channel on YouTube for new safety content posted regularly. Nobody gets hurt, everybody stays healthy. See you in the next one.